First Battle of Bull Run was one of the major battles during the Civil War. The setting? An unassuming area next to a stream called Bull Run in Manassas Junction, Virginia, just a mere 30 miles from the Union capital of Washington, D.C. Because of the public's excitement of the war, Lincoln was pushed to attack. The administration in turn pushed Irvin McDowell, general of the Army of Northern Virginia, to attack General Pierre T. Bugard's force at Bull Run. The goal was to destroy the bulk of the Confederate army so a path to Richmond, the Confederate capital, could be cleared, quickly ending the war. The battle begins in the morning of July 21st. Irvin McDowell planned to create a diversion at the Stone Bridge, while a larger division would attack a weak spot and destroy the back and left. However, because of a poor coordination and a late start, the soldiers had a 2-hour delay. By then, a general named Nathan G. Evans grew suspicious and realized a decoy. He then moved men to Matthews Hills. Union forces eventually pushed them onto Henry Hill. But instead of chasing the now disorganized rebels, McDowell held back, giving time for General Thomas J. Jackson to set up a defense. The sturdy defense of the hill caused one general to call out, "There is Jackson standing like a stone wall." Here, the general earned his famous nickname, Stonewall Jackson. The Unions were slowly losing the battle. To worsen the situation, fresh reinforcements from Shenandoah Valley arrived by rails to aid the rebels. The final straw came when Virginia cavalry accidentally charged into their own troops, causing the confused soldiers to retreat. As one soldier wrote, "An officer galloped wildly into the column, crying, 'The enemy is upon us.' And off they started like a flock of sheep, every man for himself, and the devil take the hindermost, while the rebels, shot and shell, fell like rain among our exhausted troops." Rebels firing artillery, narrow ridges, and overturned wagons, and fleeing onlookers who came to see the battle only added to confusion. As we neared the bridge, the rebels opened a very destructive fire upon us, mowing down our men like grass, and caused even greater confusion than before. Our artillery and baggage weapons became fouled with each other, completely blocking the bridge, while the bombshells bursting on the bridge made it rather unhealthy to be around. As we gained the cover of the woods, the stampede became even more frightful, for the baggage weapons and ambulances became entangled with the artillery. Though the Confederates won, they were too disorganized to pursue. In total, the Union lost around 2,900 men, while the Confederates lost around 2,000. The battle made Lincoln and the nation realize the Civil War would be longer and bloodier than it seemed.